Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Kelly Garber from Sterk Family Law Group in Orland Park, Illinois. Here today with some of our friends, SK Patel of Aesthetica Day Spa and Bob Feldman of Nothing Bundt Cakes in Orland Park and Mokena. And also we have Gwen Stork from Sterk Family Law. Hi, guys. How are you guys doing today?
Doing good.
Yeah.
Good. Well, we're here wrapping up the end of 2020, and I know that we've all chatted a couple times throughout the year and a couple of other videos, but today we kind of wanted to just take things onto a positive note. We talked in the past about some of the hurdles that we've experienced, both, professionally and personally, and what we've seen. But what I'd like to talk about today is, as we're rounding in like head force into this holiday season, how about we have a glass half full conversation? It's been a rough year for everybody, and even though many people have struggled through some stormy times, there are some silver linings. So I want to hear a little bit from you guys what you've seen as to be some of your positives for this year. So SK, why don't you kick us off? You're always a happy-go-lucky guy.
You're gonna put the pressure on me. That's
no
okay.
worries.
Yeah, it's been definitely a challenging year. Anybody that has a small business has been impacted in many more ways than they probably ever thought they'd deal with. And I believe our business has become stronger because of it. We've focused on the changes that we need to make, the opportunity for innovation that we have, going digital with our meetings instead of having in-house meetings for our staff, which makes it a lot more convenient for everybody to make it, the whole staff to be there. And things like going digital with our paperwork and things like that. We're saving on printing, we're saving on ink, just because we were kind of forced to make these changes, which we should have done a long time ago. I feel like this is the direction that our business needed to head in anyways. And we were kind of forced to do it, but it also made our team a lot stronger. Our staff has become a lot stronger. We are more dependent on each other and supportive of each other and our needs. A lot of times staff members need to take an emergency day off to get tested, or their kids at home from school and they need to be there. And I found that the staff members are so accommodating with each other, filling in for each other's schedules. There's this sort of genuine care that I'm seeing for each other. And the support from our clients, it's been unbelievable. The amount of clients that have called us and asked us if they can pay for their 3 upcoming treatments in advance to help keep our businesses open. And that just touched my heart when I got that call. I was telling Megna about it as I was tearing up. I'm actually getting choked up right now thinking about it. That we have people, guests, that think about us in that sort of manner, that worry about our business and our well-being. And it's just shown a lot of humanity. I know the media doesn't show all the good stuff people do for each other, but I am seeing it every day, and I know it's out there. You just need to see it. So a lot of positive changes. We're hoping to have a big surprise for 2021, some new growth for Aesthetica. So we're working hard on that right now, and hope to share that good news with you at the beginning of the year.
That's wonderful, and thank you for sharing that. And that's the stuff that we do need to hear, is some, these good things, because a lot of people are just so focused on the negative, and that's where I really felt like having this conversation with you guys today was important. You see all that pressure to go on first, and you knocked it out of the park.
Yep. Try and everything. So.
Oh, all right. All right. So Bob, we're gonna take it over to you. So I think I'm gonna unmute. Oh, you're muted. Tell us, I know that, we've seen you all over the place in this, Bob Bundt Cake, the community knows you, but what is some of the positives that you found out of this year?
This pandemic has had a tremendous impact this year on people psychologically. People have been lonely. Kids have been doing remote learning or split between remote and in school. And, families may not be getting together because of the risk associated with the pandemic. And one of the positives that I see out of this year is how much joy our Bundt cakes have given to people that have been gifted to these individuals. When we show up at someone's home with a Bundt cake that was gifted to them from a friend or from a family member, the smile that it puts on their face brings us so much joy, because we know it's been a tough year for people, and to see people smile is certainly a remarkable thing to be a part of. We've been donating our cakes throughout the pandemic to our frontline workers, and to see the hell they've been through day in and day out, keeping people alive from the pandemic, to even get a little smile through their mask because we showed up with a bunch of Bundt cakes for them, and to show our appreciation has been a huge positive. Also, from our staff, I mean, we haven't had to lay off a single worker. We have been open the entire time. We've added employees to our team to support the increased demand that we're seeing for our product. All that has been a blessing from this year. It's been a crazy year. It's been a year that I think will change things for the future forever. But not all of it's bad. Some of it is good. And, there is nothing better than, similar to what SK said, seeing how much our guests showed up for us this year when we needed them the most. When we really thought, that our business was in trouble and we were worried, our guests came in and supported us like they never have before. And I mean, my gosh, that is a tremendous thing to be a part of and to witness, and to see how karma works, and you do good and good comes back to you. And we're so appreciative of that.
That's awesome. And I kind of think you alluded to the fact this is something that we're all going through in some way or another. And, working, there's strength in numbers. And that's definitely something that, we've seen from our, relationship and friendship with you, and then within the community together. I just think hearing your guys' perspectives is just really enlightening for sure. So Gwen, why don't you tell us a little bit of the positives that you found from this year?
I think SK hit it right on the head when he said it forced us to do things we should have done a long time ago and we never got around to do. So for us, it certainly has moved us. We've moved our computer programs. We're able to work remote. We're able to work in office. We are implementing new programs, computer programs that are really tough. And, everybody's not so, gung-ho at first, but then when you learn, oh my gosh, this can make my life so much easier. So doing that has been a wonderful thing. And I think that time's our most valuable asset. And we had the time in certain of the months. Now we're very busy, but at the beginning, we had the time in the months to start doing this and start getting new programs and learning new things. So you're right, SK, it forced us to do what we should have been doing a long time ago. But you put it off, and then it's 1 month, and then it's 6 months, and then it's a year, and then it's 5 years, and you should have been upgrading the whole time. You weren't doing it. So to me, this is an absolute positive. But that stems us into the next thing, is that I have always wanted to get our office staff each person has their own set of knowledge. From the receptionist who knows what it's like for the client calling in who's in distress and doesn't even know where to start and dealing and helping that person, to an attorney who's doing a trial, to another paralegal who's doing their retirement benefits, to somebody else that's helping with their kids. Every staff member helped us write a book this year. And it's just published by us. Everybody gets credit for it. We don't identify what section they work, but to see them put their knowledge on paper was an incredible process. So it's called Navigating the Winding Road. And then from that, we were able to put a book out just about domestic violence, which is a huge issue in our community, but to having that material available. So for me, what an incredible opportunity to take all the knowledge that everybody had and then put it on paper and make it available to anybody who wants to pick it up. To me, that was an incredible opportunity, and it was invaluable because we'll never have that time again. It's like the kid that goes to college, and I don't know, when you were in college, I had an opportunity to go to Rome for a semester, and I didn't go. And I look back and I could kick myself now and say, what the world were you thinking? It was going to be a little more debt. now it wouldn't make any difference. I will never have 4 months to spend in Rome again. My business would be out. It's just not going to happen, right? Family and life happens. So it's like that opportunity. And this year we took those opportunities. And I think that the rest of us on here did as well. And it really made a positive impact on everybody. And then our last thing, which was really fun this year, was our charity of the month. To sponsor them and to learn what people are doing is just incredible. So we've had a great year.
Definitely have. And, I think it's something, another thing is at Sterk Family Law, and I know with you, Bob, and SK too, is that kind of pulling into that whole collaboration thing. Our resources that we have within the firm have been crucial for our clients, and then us, because even for our other resources, we've got many resources in our community that call us asking for help because everyone's been going through circumstances. Again, it's just, lending a hand out to everybody right now and being a resource for each other. As we're going into this year, there's been a lot of different changes and stuff that we've done. And again, we're having a positive message going on here today. So I know that two of us on this call today, you being SK and Gwen, have some news to share about an organization that you guys have joined a part of. So Gwen, why don't you tell us about it?
Yeah, so SK and I are on the board of Forever You. It's a youth organization that does a lot of mentoring, and it supports mental health for teens and helps them find their place and on their road and their journey to move forward with their lives. And it's a real treasure to be involved with it. I also am involved with other youth organizations, and I think that so many youth organizations are there and each of them can work together. Like Bridge Teen serves a different purpose than Forever You and different purposes than other organizations, but it's a real honor because I think that so many teens can use that next level of support there. And especially during these times, it's really critical. So I'm excited. And SK, boy, being on a board with you, you just pop out ideas. I mean, it's really cool.
You know me, I've just got a lot of ideas. My brain is always working overtime, and sometimes it's like I can't catch up with my own thoughts. But like you said, Gwen, it is an honor to serve on the board, and I am very excited, just like you. I just feel honored that that I was invited and that I can help make a difference, whether it's for one youth or for many. I just hope that I can contribute enough to the organization to help it grow.
Well, I know you already have, so that's not the problem. It's how fast can everything be implemented. More of the issue, I think.
We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
It's exciting, though.
I look forward to working with you and the rest of the board. I think 2021 is going to be amazing for all of us in different ways, and I can't wait to share all that good stuff.
Awesome. Well, good. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys and the rest of the board and Ryan over there, Forever You, have in store for our teens.
Well, and I just want to add, and here's SK talking about Bob during it. He's like, well, we could talk to Bob about X, Y, or Z. And it's hilarious because it's so funny to me, the uniqueness that the three of us have together as our businesses and how we've grown the businesses over time and the unique relationship, because even in that context, Bob comes into Forever You.
Absolutely.
You know what? It's a fantastic organization, and we are so happy to help you guys any way we can. So.
And you've always been involved, Bob, right, with the organization. I believe you guys sponsored them for their gala this year, and
yeah, Ryan and I've had many conversations as well. So really, really great organization with a great mission to help our youth, and you can't say no to that.
Absolutely.
Well, definitely. Well, I know, Bob, that you're working too, but what you're doing too is also empowering our youth. I know you said you brought in more staff, but you're also giving a lot of these kids the opportunity of a first-time job. And I know that when you tell us a little bit more about, you kind of done some growth, and what other ways have you grown throughout this? I know that, you've kind of gone out into some other areas.
We do a lot of internships. We hired quite a bit of number of the high school students in around our bakeries and in the community. And one of the things that we're really proud of is this year we joined the Lincoln Way Foundation, which supports the Lincoln Way school system, and we are partners, which is their top tier partnership level. And we partner with Bob Kennedy and his team over there because, it is so important that we invest in our youth, just like Forever You, and to build a stronger community. We all win when that happens. And we all want great opportunities for our youth.
Mhm. Well, I'm gonna have you keep going as we're gonna get ready to wrap up here. So why don't you tell us what you're looking forward to for 2021? Bob. Hello?
I think Bob froze on us.
Thought it was me.
Sorry,
All right, well,
can you repeat your question? I thought you were asking for Gwen. I didn't.
no. So this is so as we're going into the new year, we're coming up in the holidays here. What are you looking forward to most as we round into 2021?
So 2020 is coming to an end, and there is nothing better than I think to bring joy to someone's life than a delicious bundt cake from Nothing Bundt Cakes. So I encourage our companies in the area, individuals in the area, to sweeten someone's day and support our business and come in and grab a bundt cake to give to your neighbor, to your friends. We all been through a lot this year, and like this video, I hope that we can end this year on a very positive note and brighten people's days, so that we start off 2021 in a great way. And we just introduced a new flavor, peppermint chocolate. It's absolutely delicious. So there's a good reason to come in and visit us.
Awesome. Thank you, Bob. All right, SK, why don't you tell us what you're looking forward to 2021?
2021, Mokena and I are looking forward to Aesthetica growing. We have been discussing, and we were hoping that 2020 would have been part of that growth, but it was a great opportunity to step back and reanalyze our systems and protocols and the way that we handle business. And 2021, we're looking forward to growing Aesthetica into hopefully another location or a sister location. And we're looking at opportunities right now with the real estate agent. So hopefully keep your fingers crossed that Santa brings me my present this year and we're able to grow next year.
Keep our fingers crossed. Thanks, SK. And Gwen, why don't you finish up here?
On a personal note, I've had some health issues in 2020, and the pandemic actually was very good to me because I was able to work from home. And so I'm going to count my blessings first and foremost. So 2021 is like a new start. I feel like all of us, feel that it's a new beginning. I think that working together and having that opportunity to grow our businesses and to hopefully get back together in person at some point in time, but really just to know that we made it through is such a blessing. And I know we're talking about 21, but in retrospect, when we all look through and we analyze this video and we analyze all the videos we did this year, wow, what awesomeness it is to know that mercies are new every morning, that, the sun comes up every day and we have so much to be thankful for. It's amazing. And to know that that's going to keep going in 21, what an opportunity. I mean, we've grown this year, we've used the opportunities. And, I want everybody to know that, yeah, tough times have been here, but there are great opportunities and you have to make plans and you have to empower yourself because it is I think life is exciting. I'm more excited now than I was last year. And I always am excited at year end. So kind of fun. So.
All right. Well, thank you. Well, thank you guys. We really love it when we're all able to get together. And thank you for reminding us that even though we've all had hiccups, with every hiccup becomes a breath of fresh air. So I will, at the end, make sure I share all of your contact information. And we look forward to the big things that all of you are going to be doing as we round out into the new year. And thank you for your time. And we hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Gwen.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.